2016 is going out with a bang, numerous devices dropping into our collective laps here at Pocketnow. And while we wrap up full reviews, we wanted to check in with the Huawei Mate 9. We didn't do our traditional unboxing and first impressions video, but I still had some thoughts on what this device offers, as I hope it's a continuing trend with other manufacturers. Now, I'm normally not the biggest fan of large phones, but what Huawei has done here is impressive. The overall footprint nearly identical to the LG V20. It's not too far off from a Pixel, which has a significantly smaller screen. Now, the 1080p display is mostly fine for daily activity. It's a bigger phone, so you're less likely to be holding it closer to your face. But as someone who likes to keep text as small as possible, it just doesn't carry the same clarity when I do move it closer. Also, this pixel pitch means it won't be the best option for folks looking to play with some virtual reality. Using an LCD means it probably won't be Daydream compatible regardless. That Daydream compatibility is kind of a shame, because the Kirin processor inside this thing is an absolute screamer. Now, this chipset gives up about 10% in graphics benchmarks, but on CPU-dependent tasks, it usually bests what Qualcomm has to offer. We've already released our real audio review for the Mate, and we're working on the real camera review, but this shooter has proven a touch trickier to use over the Huawei P9. Leica seems to have had more involvement in the production of this system, and it's an ambitious setup, but the intense number of modes and options means it's taking us longer to go through every permutation of photo and video capture. There is some interesting technical manipulation on board, like the hybrid zoom, where the phone uses a combo of both sensors and overscans the image. The final output remains a 12 megapixel image instead of being cropped down smaller. But then, in other modes, we might not have access to certain features, and that takes some memorization to know which settings you can control in which modes. Our first week impressions are overwhelmingly positive, but this might not be the best camera for casual full auto shooters. The battery life has been terrific. No surprises there, that when you put in a bigger battery, you get a longer lasting phone. What is shocking, figuratively speaking, is Huawei's fast charging. We'll have real numbers for you in our full review, but this might be the only phone available to truly give OnePlus's dash charging a run for its money. EMUI 5 is definitely a step in the right direction, getting us closer to a more traditional Android experience, the ability to easily return the app drawer, but there are still some really annoying design elements like the notification shade. We don't get icons at the top of the screen, we just get this little number and a ticker with no way to really know what notifications you have until we pull the shade down. We're really hoping that's something which can be adjusted in a future update. Lastly, I wanted to circle back to the packaging. Smartphones are becoming a commodity, even at the high end. Manufacturers looking to improve the out-of-the-box experience, we've been very happy to see a return to the complete phone experience. It's kinda silly, but it's nice to know that once you've spent €700 on a phone, you'll get not only a charger and a cable, but also some headphones, a pre-installed screen guard, and a plastic back cover. After reviewing the Pixel, we're hoping more manufacturers follow Huawei's lead in accessorizing a phone out of the box. We like seeing the basics covered for this premium price point. We've got more coming soon, folks, the real camera review and a showdown between the dual shooter on the Mate 9 and how it stacks up against the iPhone 7 Plus, so stay tuned. It's going to be brutal. It's gonna be fun. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to this channel for our full Mate 9 coverage, and sharing our videos on your favorite social networks is always greatly appreciated. For Pocketnow, I'm Juan Carlos Bagnell, some gadget guy on Twitter and Instagram, and I will catch you all on the next video.